There. You happy?
Going boom, the other guy going whap, and the guy trying to run it in for the score, and he's going nowhere.
Didn't you sleep like at the same time yesterday?
Probably. Because I didn't know I was. I didn't even know that I was. Oh. Hmm? Probably. Yeah? What? I don't know what that tastes like, so. I don't know what that tastes like, so. Yeah. I never did that. Never did that.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. They go with Murray again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Going with a screen for Murray. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
And all the way home for a Bronco score. Latavius Murray, 33 yards. And the Broncos are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
That's a...
Entering settings screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
A huge play there for Denver. 72 yards on the ground. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Wilson to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson on the move to his left. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. 4th down, Wilson trots off, and on comes Brandon McManus for the Denver field goal. The kick by McManus is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. On 1st down, Mahomes. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 40-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the 40 now on 2nd down, Mahomes. And this is caught inside the 5. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 40 yards. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw is Wilson. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 83 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Wilson. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack. Back to throw. Wilson. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And the Broncos are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On second and goal, Wilson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 23. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They begin the drive with Williams. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They run it again with Williams. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Up the middle, it's Williams. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. They go play action with Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throwing is Wilson. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26. They go play action now. Wilson. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Got a man. It's Judy complete. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. They give it to Williams running right. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. Touchdown, Broncos. Russ able to connect with Cortland Sutton there. And the Broncos are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, That's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held him to 7.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the two-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
Flushed out right. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Here's Wilson. Pass complete to Judy on the out route. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Judy, 98 yards. And the Broncos use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. McManus's point after is good, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And the lead will stay put at 17. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah.
Daily sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again to Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Now a first down carry by Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. From the 44, Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Rodgers going to throw. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And this one is incomplete.
Came out talking junk. I like that, ain't you?
Move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive.
Sound good. It sound good. You felt the need to say something. So it felt good, so you felt the need to say something, obviously. So why'd you turn your mic on then, nigga? Why'd you turn your mic on then? Why'd you turn your mic on?
Aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man blitz starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
They go play fake. Mahomes.
Don't press, you fucking idiot. Fucking mouth. Bum. Yeah, you already messed up, nigga. You didn't score first when you had the ball. Shut up, nigga. Fuck up, bum. Shut up, nigga. Shut up, nigga. Shut up. You ain't gonna win. 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 You're right, because y'all at home, so it can't happen in real life. Easy. Hey, is the Packers even in the playoffs? What a Packers at? Hey, what a Packers at? What a Packers at?
As his offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles,
Where the Packers at? I mean, I don't see Aaron Rodgers nowhere.
In their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me,
he's not winning this game.
Because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
Nigga, I'm scared of what? Me winning? I'm scared of me winning?
Rodgers.
Picked off. You suck. Nah, nigga, we ain't waiting. So if they would have caught it, they would have been in the playoffs in real life. That's what they would have been. They would have been in the playoffs in real life if they would have caught it. That's what they would have been.
Second drop right here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I was going to say only in the first quarter. Certainly a ship that he wants to right quickly. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
You thought, nigga, you realize you down either way it go. Because you ain't going to stop me.
And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this.
You sound good.
And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone.
Why you didn't score your first drive? Why you didn't score your first drive, then, if that was the case? Why you didn't score the first drive?
Yeah, you did. You did. On is Mason Crosby for the point.
Exactly, nigga.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
And nigga, I'll talk when you talk, you bum.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it.
Nigga, garbage.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They're able to force that incompletion.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense.
I'm still going to talk. Hey, you got to win the game. Just realize you still playing from behind, nigga. You didn't score on the first drive.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's his second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Second down and goal. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Butker's kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Brought down by Willie Gay. 2nd and 9.
You block over here.
They'll pitch it out to Jones. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. On third down, here's Jones. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Rodgers.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Off the option, it's Jones.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
And he's got it. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Aaron Rodgers finding Christian Watson. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point try now for Crosby. And that makes it 14-10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From way up at the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball.
Nine seconds to play. Likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Fields this way up at the 17 and beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mahomes. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Mahomes now on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. Touchdown! Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. And he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
With all the specialization we have in this great game, at some point the head coach is going to take charge of every group. And I think at halftime, he spent a little time with the special teams coach, said, look, you've got to find a way to get us a big play to help us get back into this.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Got a man, it's Tunyon. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That's going to be caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard. And the Packers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. Now
after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
A short kick taken at the 18.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll be out right at the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Flushed out right.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision could get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers on the out route. Dobbs brings it in. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Packers. Now Crosby for the point after. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fields this way up at the 17.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Finding room at midfield.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes.
Open man is Thornton. He's got it.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Mahomes now on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Kadarius Toney
with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game.
that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yeah, of course you are. Of course you are.
This game
of course you are.
Defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit. And now this
that ain't working no more, nigga. She'll beat your ass up. Well, now you letting me win. Yeah, now you let me win once I realize you just trying to high point the ball. Nah, shut up, nigga. Shut up. Shut up, nigga. Shut up. I mean, I don't want to hear none of that. And your rank ain't nowhere, nigga. Shut up. Yeah, you need it. Shut up. You feel confident when you was winning. Why you not talking now? I'm letting you, you let me win, huh? You just let a nigga pick the ball off every time now because you can't do the same play. Yeah, of course, now you ain't worried about it. Yeah, because you can't stop shit. Shut up, you bum. Yeah, you need another player, nigga. Yeah, shut up. You got the greatest quarterback to play the game. You still suck. Shut up, nigga. You realize it don't work no more, do you? That quick snap and throw it up high don't work, do it. That quick snap, why you running out of bounds? You seem frustrated. You seem frustrated. You seem frustrated. Do it again. Go ahead. High point the ball again so I can pick it off again. Go ahead. That's all you doing. High point it. You seem frustrated.
Deficit for this crew as they take the field here in desperate need of finding the end zone. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's complete to Dobbs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Rodgers will throw for it. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. And the lead is cut to 2 here in the 4th.
And are you going to win the game? You got to get the ball back. You got to get the ball back. 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 Now the game trash, you losing. The game trash. The game trash when you lose it. So why are we playing each other? Why are you playing me then? No, you're not. You're trash, nigga.
The Chiefs offense about set to
you niggas start losing. Y'all got excuses.
for your coach here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these
they got a 2-minute warning. They got a 2-minute warning. They got a 2-minute warning. You gonna stop the clock?
And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts as early as
you gonna stop the clock?
Wait till you hit the 2-minute warning. So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
Just like you scored too, huh, man? That's crazy.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking
Anything
good.
else?
Come up first and 10.
Anything else?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now in this situation.
Yeah, of course she did. Of course you let me win. Yeah, you let me win. Yeah, you let me win.
The run got 4. Now
Yeah, okay. Sound good.
6.
Win the game. Win the game. Win the game.
Mahomes wants to throw it. That's into the hands of 4.
Win the game.
And they're able to
win the game.
Across midfield to the 48. And with that last play, he's now up over that 3.
Win the game. Win the game. Win the game. Win the game.
To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence.
Oh, timeout. So you can try to win the game because you're not gonna win.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. And guess who losing, nigga? You. You lost, nigga. You lost. There you go.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.